The president of France, Emmanuel Macron, doesn't know what he is up against. In a recent diplomatic exchange that caught many by surprise, French President Macron extended a hand of cooperation to Senegal's newly elected leader, Bassirou Diomaye Faye. While this gesture is aimed at strengthening the relationship between the two nations, it also suggests an acknowledgment of underlying tensions. Faye's victory in Senegal's historic election serves as a resounding declaration of the country's desire to assert its independence and shake off the remnants of colonial influence, particularly the economic constraints imposed by the CFA franc and French involvement. Faye's platform emphasizes the importance of sovereignty, indicating a decisive shift towards self-determination for Senegal. His proposals to dismantle the CFA franc and renegotiate resource agreements mark the initial steps in Senegal's quest to reclaim its autonomy. However, questions linger over whether France's overture will facilitate Senegal's aspirations or impede its progress toward a future free from colonial burdens. Despite Faye's assurances of continued collaboration with international partners, his manifesto echoes a fervent call for Senegal's right to self-rule, challenging established power structures. This bold stance has sparked hope for Senegal's future and prompted discussions about the fate of other former French colonies in Africa. Faye's unwavering commitment to abolishing the CFA franc underscores his dedication to an anti-colonial agenda, laying the groundwork for substantial shifts in Senegal's relationship with France and its standing on the world stage. As Senegal navigates this pivotal moment in its history, the world watches closely to see whether Faye's vision of a sovereign, independent Senegal will come to fruition. In the current monetary system, Senegal and several other African nations are bound to French economic decisions, which limits their ability to develop independently. This system, rooted in the use of the CFA franc, maintains French influence and control over these countries, constraining their economic growth. Bassirou Diomaye Faye's proposal to introduce a new Senegalese currency, known as the Senegal, marks a significant departure from this system. By considering a shift away from the CFA franc and potentially adopting a currency like the echo, Senegal aims to assert its economic sovereignty and promote self-determination. This move represents a bold step towards breaking free from the economic constraints imposed by former colonial powers. However, Emmanuel Macron's conciliatory approach towards Senegal raises questions about the future dynamics of Franco-Senegalese relations, especially in the face of Senegal's growing anti-colonial sentiment. While Macron's willingness to engage in dialogue may seem promising, Faye's firm commitment to Senegal's sovereignty suggests potential obstacles in the path toward bilateral cooperation. As Senegal navigates this pivotal moment, the clash between Macron's diplomatic gestures and Faye's anti-colonial stance sets the stage for a significant chapter in Franco-Senegalese relations. The outcome of this encounter remains uncertain. It could either lead to genuine collaboration or reignite struggles for independence and autonomy. Senegal's bold stance against colonialism has captured global attention, serving as a beacon of hope for other former colonies striving for self-determination. The ongoing developments in Senegal signal a new era of Pan-Africanism and inspire similar movements across the continent. What are your thoughts on this intriguing exchange between Macron and Faye? Do you believe a genuine partnership will emerge, or do you anticipate Senegal following the footsteps of other former French colonies in asserting independence from French influence? Has Senegal's defiance against colonial control inspired other nations in similar situations? Share your insights in the comments below. Your engagement and participation are valued as we continue to bring you insightful content in the future. If you found this video informative and educative, be sure to hit that like button and don't forget to share with friends.